Hello everybody, Gingershadow here, and welcome back to another Minecraft mod review with me. And today I'm covering a mod I've covered a fair few times before, but I mean it keeps getting updates, so I'm just going to keep covering it. Welcome to the Jojo's Bizarre Adventures mod, but this time in 1.12.2, which, okay, again, we've done that before, but it's the updated version, now in 1.12.2. So, yeah, basically it's the one made by Nightman, who took over the mod, then started basically kind of building it from like how its system and stuff works. He rebuilt the system 1.7. I did a review there. It was a bit glitchy when it first came out, but he worked on it, and it seems like most of the bugs and stuff were gone. If not, well, I can't say all because I think time stop's still a bit. He even says it's buggy. I mean, he tells you that one's buggy. Aside from that, though, but like just about everything's fixed, it seems, as far as I can tell. And now that's been moved up to 1.12.2, which also when it got moved up was a bit buggy, but now it's been updated again, and it seems to again be fixed. So I think at this point we have a good version of 1.12.2 Jojo's mod to play with. Although again, time stop might still not work, but one day we'll get that. But right, anyway, this mod, what does it include? Well, it includes stand power, along with other powers. Yeah, I mean, beforehand we had vampire powers. That was a thing for ages. Well, apparently now there's a few other things floating about in there. Some of them don't actually have proper functions yet. But, you know, now the vampire power have also got things like Hamon, and there's another thing that we'll get to in a little bit. There's a couple of little weapon bits floating around, but I mean, there's one weapon, technically, other than the stands, which are lots of weapons. And then there's just another bits of materials and stuff floating around. So yeah, materials, let's get started with it. We've got Meteorite. This spawns in the world. This stuff confused me to begin with, because it has a little trick to it. Which, yeah, we'll show in a second. So, right, you're going to go around the world. You're going to find these meteor chunks. You can then break them with a pickaxe. From there, you'll get meteor ore. From the meteor ore, you're then going to take that and shove it in a furnace. And that'll heat up into hot meteorite. Now, the hot meteorite's no use. You need to then evolve the hot meteorite into the next stage, which, okay, so yeah, it took me... Pretty sure they even had to tell me how this works. Even I still didn't figure it out straight away. So, right, basically what you need to be doing... You need to throw it in water. Now, just to know, throwing it in itself doesn't work. You have to be standing in the water. You throw it in too deep water. Okay, again, in water. There we go. Or apparently, yeah, just being in water is not enough. You have to be in too deep water. Okay, or I guess maybe floating above? No, you have to be in the too deep water. Okay, cool. Gotta make sure we're okay with those details. I swear in the 1.7 version, I stood in, like, just one deep water. Whatever, doesn't matter. Stand into deep water, you'll then get yourself some meteor chunks. You can then take the meteor chunks, and you can smelt those down, and you will get meteor ingots. And then the meteor ingots, you're going to transform it into a couple of things, including the meteor block. For weapons, the weapon I mentioned, you get knives. It's a wooden sword with a bit of iron. You get 3 of them. You throw them. They used to be glitched, where if you threw them, they sort of just stabbed the user a bit. Like, as if like you stabbed your hand as you were doing it. They don't seem to do that now. They don't seem to work. They also have a little thing when they're in the ground. And yeah, they just generally look alright. They don't do very much damage, but then again, you get 3 of them, so the idea is you're supposed to throw lots of them, so... It's something, it's Dio's thing, it's Steel's thing that he used that one time. Aside from that, we've also got darkened wool, which is coal with black wool. From there, you then mix a bunch of it together to make the dark wool pack, which, yeah, basically you just open the pack up, and there we go, you shift click, and it gives you a dark wool outfit, which basically looks like this. Why would you need a dark wool outfit? It protects you from the sun, which doesn't really matter to us right now because we don't need protecting from the sun. But there are certain species that do. Now, moving on from there. Some things you can spawn into the world. Right, the various creatures. So, we've got the Hamon users. We've got the vampire thralls. These are the main 2 you'll find floating around the world. You can go in the configs and edit how often they appear and how big of groups they are and stuff. And yeah, in particular, vampire thralls you're gonna want to be finding because it's from them you get vampire blood, which is pretty essential to get like just about everything cool in this mod. So yeah, now the vampire blood is a fairly rare drop. It's not common by any means. And vampire thralls themselves in the overworld, I mean, they spawn at night. And I like to point out they don't really work during the day because they die in the sun because they're vampires. Unlike Hamon users, so that's not Hamon user. Hamon users, they just float around and they just kill bad things. But yeah, these guys will protect you. Well, they'll kill things. So in turn, they'll sort of protect you because they'll just kill bad things, including vampire thralls. So they're handy to have around. They also have other purposes, but again, we'll get to that in just a wee second. We'll go back to the vampire blood, though. Vampire blood, so again, you're going to want to just keep killing thralls. The nether tends to have quite a few of them. That tends to be quite a good spawn point for them. At least it was in 1.7. I think it still is. But yeah, once you get your hands on some vampire blood, you're going to want to get some vampire blood. You're going to want to get yourself some of the old meteor chunks over there. No, meteor ingots, sorry, out of the meteor chunks. And then you're going to start putting that stuff together. You want to make yourself a hard arrow, which is made using iron, obsidian, and meteor ingots. Get you 3 of them. Then mix that with vampire blood and meteor ingots to get yourself a stand arrow. And that's where the fun in games truly begins. Oh, because there are some fun stands to play with, which, yeah, okay. The stands from earlier versions, there are, okay, there's no new ones since the 1.7 version that I showed. But some have, like, abilities and stuff, and now don't crash you and things. So, you know, they've been updated to work better, essentially. So, it's the same stands as before, but they now are working better than ever. And the system's been revamped and is working better than before. So, right, yeah, stands. We'll get into them in just a wee second. Before that, though, ROKAKAKA fruits. So, if you do get yourself a stand, you might want to get rid of it. You can get that fruit. That fruit can be obtained from a Hamon user, where if you give him some diamonds, where the hell did he go? There's one. Is this my one? I don't know. I think it's if you give him 5 diamonds. Yeah, there you go. He'll drop one of these fruits. These fruits will remove, well, they're technically supposed to remove your stand, but they also, if you've got it set in the config, can remove vampire powers and stuff as well. So, they'll be useful. You can use them later on for that purpose if you fancy it. There is the Stone Mask, which is used to obtain vampire powers. That's created by using vampire blood plus some cobble to create the first version. Now, there is a version that has a diamond included in it. And I'm going to quickly try crafting it. So, right, if we take just the regular mask, this is what it looks like. Yeah, okay. And that's just your basic mask. If we go and take ourselves a version of the mask like this. No, not like that. Like that. There we go. That gets us basically what's maybe known as the socket mask. Which, as you can see, it's got a little bit on its head. What's a little bit for its head? Well, basically, that's supposed to add in the Stone of Agile, which is from the Pillar Men stuff from Jojo's Part 2. And the stone itself basically has no use. Like, it doesn't do anything on its own. But you're supposed to be able to slot it in. There you go. Into, the top mask bit here. And now you've got a stone mask with a stone in it. What could that possibly do? Well, it could possibly maybe turn you into Pillarman, which I don't think actually has any purpose yet. I don't think it was actually said. Now, just to note, by the way, the stone mask also, they look pretty much the exact same. Other than it saying it's got an extra tag bit on it. Like, it kind of notes that they are basically the same name and stuff. So, right. We'll not activate the powers just yet, mainly because, one, I die because it's sunlight. Right, just other quick things. This guy's in the game, he doesn't spawn normally. That boss guy from Part 5, Diavolo, I don't know how you pronounce his name. Yeah, he spawns into the world, he sort of just runs away a lot, because that's what he does. That's sort of it. He just exists as an egg. He's been there for bloody ages, there's no actual purpose to him yet, he's just there. Right, anyway, with that, that's kind of the more basic stuff. Now you get these discs, which give you experience. Although, I think I learned, okay, this is a creative mode disc, you can just create, you can get. And you can't actually obtain these discs normally. You have to spawn them in. But, yeah, the standard experience is you can actually set the experience. If you right-click, yeah, iron block, it switches to, the disc will now give you 9 experience. So you click on, why are you not? I have to get another blank disc. I think I have to get another blank disc. Experience, give me it. But though, right, give me another empty disc. There we go. Click on the gold one. The gold one has 35 experience, that's it. So basically, if you were to click this disc, it'll give you 35 experience. That's the idea of running these discs. They're basically a reward disc, which, as far as I know, there's no way of actually getting them. That one gave you 12. It seems to be random. It's not meant to be. That's supposed to be 50, 100, 150, 200, I think. Then if you click the coal block, it's supposed to be random of 0 to 100. And then if you click the lapis block, it's supposed to update this to show that. Okay, they're not quite doing what I thought they would. That right? Never mind. But you can create discs though that give you ounce of experience if you want to. So that's just another little feature of them. Right. Anyway, with all that junk out of the way, onto the sort of main stuff, the powers, the things you can access. So we've got stands. There's quite a few of them. You get the basic stand arrow, which will give you a random stand, which again, made from the stuff I showed just a minute ago. And, well, yeah, there's no way to obtain, like, the stand you want and without cheating. Like, other than that, you've just got to potluck it, keep using stand arrows, and just see what you get. So, in this case, we'll take a basic stand arrow, and we'll see what we get. Also, Boot, my dog just walked in the room there. Thanks, dog. Right, anyway, if we now right-click the arrow, and Boop. Okay, no, you're not meant to hold it, you just tap it. There we go. We've just got Crazy Diamond as our first stand. So, now you get Crazy Diamond, we get Resistance 3. There's a button to turn your stand on and off. And yeah, it'll announce its name every time it comes out. Or, technically, I think you're supposed to be announcing his name, but whatever. Now, okay, one of the newer features that I even added in the more recent updates in the last couple of months, they did this in 1.7, it's been updated in 1.12, is adding an energy bar. So this is so you don't have your stand out constantly, and it's not feeding off your hunger. Because basically, stands used to just eat your hunger bar. That wasn't as cool. So now you get your own little bar here. Now it only has 10, which means technically I can keep Crazy Diamond out for about 10 seconds. And then once it reaches 0, well, he's gonna disappear, isn't he? Now, that kind of sucks. That's not very good, but it's fine. We can improve it. We can get stronger by clicking, well, in my case, R, but I mean, the buttons can vary. You get 4 buttons. Power button, stand button, stand stats, and summon stand. So, yeah, to activate your stats, in my case, click R, and here we go. So there's our stand, Crazy Diamond. He's at level 0. He requires 1 experience to level up. Basically, that means have him out for 1 second. Click the level up button here. He's now level 1. Now it requires 11 experience. So we'll summon him again. It's now up to 21. And now it will start eating, oh wait, so now we can keep it out for 21 seconds. Then after 11 seconds, we just quickly let it tick by as my dog comes over to try and get petted. Then we click that, but we got to level 2. Now, if you put your stand away, it'll regenerate. And I mean, it regenerates at an alright pace. It's like 1 point per second. You can improve that though. So yeah, stats. That's another thing. So every time you level up, you'll get a development potential point, basically. That's the number of points you can put into your stats. Every stat starts at 1. You get Destructive Power, which is your stand's overall damage. Speed, which is the speed of your stand's attack. Range, how far away your stand can hit. Persistence, which basically is supposed to be your regeneration energy, like how quick your energy regenerates. But if you get the number over, I think it's 35, then your stand will just, it won't drain energy being out. And then Precision doesn't do anything yet, as far as I know. Unless that's been updated, but as far as I know, that doesn't do anything. And I actually know what it will do. Like, Precision, yeah, the idea that would suggest accuracy, which suggests your stand misses. Which, okay, I mean, some stands might miss some of their hits because they hit where you punch at. But things like the Emperor's whole point is to not miss. So, I don't really know what Nadine's planning to do with that one, but it'll be interesting to see. But yeah, if we were to increase, like, yeah, say Destructive Power, then... But by 2 points, it's not going to do a lot, but, you know, it'd make a Crazy Diamond slightly stronger. So that would be handy. But yeah, if we bring our stand back out, though. And then we click, well, the stand power button. You can turn your stand's attacks on though. So in this case, I can have Crazy Diamond attack. Now, each attack costs 1 energy. I can turn attacks off though. So if I want to say mine, but only have Crazy Diamond out, so I just want the defense buff, but I don't want Crazy Diamond to actually attack while I'm fighting, then I can do that. That's a really handy feature. I like that because it used to be really... It can be really inconvenient when, say, you had your stand out for some reason, and then you accidentally, say, went up to a chest and punched it, and then broke everything. That's a really, really handy button to have. Now, if you click Shift in the stand power button, you'll activate the special. So special is on, special off. Now, Crazy Diamond might not be able to use it quite yet because stands... The levels mean something. As stands level up, they unlock more of the powers. So in this case, Crazy Diamond currently has the ability to punch things when I turn on. And yeah, he can break blocks with it. If we run with them and do it, he can do a beatdown. But as you see there, it was supposed to go on a bit longer there, but it stopped. The beatdown actually costs a amount of energy, but I ran out of energy while, you know, I was using the attack. So because of that, he despawned. So again, energy becomes more of a thing because I don't know how much. I think it's like it costs like 30 energy to use a special running rush there, and I didn't have 30, and that 30 doesn't count towards your experience, so that won't help you level up. So like, you kind of got to balance getting your experience up with getting you have to kind of balance getting your experience up with how much fighting you do. Basically, you're gonna have to grind your stand out. But if we use these discs, for example, though, we could tap this. We We could devour that in that case. If we click the button again, we've now got enough experience. Then if we grab... Honestly, we're better grabbing that one that just gives us 50, to be honest, because that'll give us enough. There we go. So if I just keep clicking this, keep clicking the button, I can get Crazy Diamond up levels a bit quicker than, you know, actually waiting minutes to do this. So this is cheating, basically, but, you know, it's just for the case of the video. Although, there's another method of doing it. If you fancy it, you can actually use a command. There's the Jojo BADV _. And then you just click tab wherever you want after that. So you've got change power level, change stand experience, change stand level, refill energy, which refills your stand energy bar, reset stand stats, so you can put all your stats back down to 1. Set your power, which basically that's indicating like the different powers that are available in this. So you've got Evolve, Pillarman, Hamon, Null, which is none. Pillarman, Spin. I don't know what Spin is. The hell is Spin? I'm actually trying to think what that even is. I don't know. The only thing of it, when I think Spin, I think there is a guy in, what was it? The balls one? What was it called? Oh, God. Steel Ball, whatever it was. I don't know. I've not read that bit of JoJo's. I don't know. That's the only thing I can think of when I think Spin, because I played the JoJo's Eyes of Heaven game. Anyway, I've got Vampire, Vampire Hamon, and Vampire Spin. So, Vampire we know about. Hamon we know about. Those two, from my understanding, work. Vampire Hamon, I guess, is a mix of the two. I've never tried it. And, yeah, then there's the Pillarman, which you'd use the mask for. But, then there's Evolve Pillarman. I don't think they all actually have functions yet. As far as I've seen, there's been no note of them actually having things. But, I mean, we can try the different various powers out. But, yeah, let's say, though, we do want to set, or you can also set your stand here, and you set the reward experience coming from the disc. That's a thing, too. Let's say we want to set our level. Let's set stand level. Let's put it to, let's say, 50. That point, I've now get level 50. I now have a lot of time. I can have my stand it for it. So at this point, I can now resummon, create, which by the way, yeah, okay, so it's going to take that long to, that's going to estimate for, like, that's not quite an hour, but, like, a good chunk of an hour to level up again. So at that point, I mean, you can have your stand it for over 10 minutes, but, you know, it's going to take a long time to get them leveled up and stuff. It's, yeah, it scales, but to be fair, when you get to this sort of level, you're probably not going to want to have your stand it all the time anyway, so. Anyway, right. Crazy Diamonds. So now if we wanted to, we can do the rush attack. And yeah, if we're close enough, it'll actually break things, because that goes by his range. Or we can do the special. Crazy Diamond, how do you do the... Ah, there we go. Okay, so it's still shift jump. So right, if you shift jump with Crazy Diamond, you can activate restoration mode, which basically... Rather than breaking things, he kind of just tosses the blocks in the air. Now, they're actually supposed to kind of go back to where they came from, but they don't, for reasons... But, yeah, in restoration mode, Crazy Diamond can then regenerate people instead of killing them. Also, there's a rare bit. It's not rare. Meteorite's pretty common, but there's a bit that actually just spawned over. But yeah, at this point now, if we have Crazy Diamond Punch, if I can hit something without running away. There you go. It didn't hurt the cow, it gave it regeneration instead. That's not Crazy Diamond's special. Also, he just gave that cow so much healing there. I don't think Crazy Diamond technically got one. He's got his restoration mode, but you jump to change the modes and that. And then he's just got his run attack, which isn't... That's dictated by stand attack. Yeah, I don't think he's actually got a special, but the special option's there for stands that have special attacks, like certain other ones. But anyway, that's Crazy Diamond. So then we're going to use the ROKAKAKA, whatever it's called for it. Develop that. And just like that, Crazy Diamond's gone. We've lost all our stats. So yeah, that's... pretty simple. So yeah, going through some of the stands that we've got, Silver Chariot. Yeah, after we take him, again, is going to end up weak again. So we're going to quickly level him up really fast. Silver Chariot gives you haste 3. His attacks, if you activate them, are... There we go. It's quick, like, it's quick, sharp techniques. Like, you can barely see the animation thing for them. You can do a rush attack, which does tons of little attacks. He doesn't do typically as much damage as the other stands, but, you know, he attacks quickly. Yeah, I feel like your special is just... I don't think... The run attack isn't a special. Special would dictate, like, the... That's certain other abilities. I'm trying to think who has ones. Oh, yeah, wait. Oh, wait. Start... Yeah, start... Okay, that'd be like Star Platinum in the world. I'm trying to remember what special stands for some stands, stands for the other, because this is quite a new system to me as well, so I'm trying to make sure I don't get bits wrong. Right, anyway, yeah. So that's Silver Chariots. If we then switch over, we can go up to Magician's Red, which, I mean, first I should probably get a little bit more of the fruit, because I'm going to need to take these stands off. Devour that. Next up, Magician's Red. The red chicken. Level 50. We get barely any energy left. Magician's Red. He shoots fire. If you rush with them, he shoots lots of fire. Oh yeah, and he gives you fire resistance while he's on. So, there's that. Also, I should probably now use the command to refill my energy, because I can do that. Refill energy. With that, we're at level 50. We're not going to keep that, though. We're now going to get rid of that power. And we're going to take next the Emperor. So the Emperor's a weird one, because he's a gun. And refill energy. Right, so the Emperor, if you move off him, he'll despawn. Basically, you click the button, activate him. And he basically just shoots like a gun. Now, the idea of the Emperor is supposed to be if you shoot anywhere, he'll redirect, which you can see he's kind of trying to. Obviously, it's still Minecraft, so it's still got a bit of a challenge to it, but basically the Emperor, if you've got a target in your sights, and it's within the Emperor's range, he'll try to redirect towards hitting it. So in that case, it'll redirect towards cow, which it's a cool function, especially if you're chasing someone. They try to be cheeky. Obviously, if you increase his range, it'll do better. Don't spit at me. Why are you not hitting? Oh, hello, zombie. Emperor, could you please do the thing? And we can just shoot them normal, by the way. Which, again, it counts as a punch, so basically, you lose energy doing this. We've got a special. I don't think the Emperor has a special. I'm pretty sure his whole thing is just the redirection of attacks. But yeah, you can see it's like, it's trying to maneuver itself to get the thing as long as it's in range. The Emperor's a cool one. It's nothing as flashy as the other ones, but it's a cool one because it just, it redirects towards your opponent, which is just a nifty thing to have. Also, since it's nighttime, can quickly show this off better. Because it needs to be nighttime for this. Where the hell are they? Vampire Thralls! They spawn, they have 60 health. They try to eat you. Now, to be fair, they used to hug you a lot tighter and, try to devour you, but they don't do that as much anymore. But, yeah, basically, they'll just chase you around. If we summon the Emperor, we can fight back against them. Are you not going to regenerate anymore? No, you do. Yeah, you do. It's just slow. They've got regeneration, so they will slowly regenerate. They burn in the sun, as you saw, so they don't last very long in the sun. And they have a small chance of, dropping the vampire blood. They'll normally just drop rotten flesh. Now, if you have a different stand, typically stands tend to do more damage against them. So, that's a thing too. Did I just throw several of those? That was weird. Yes, that's just, I just felt like I'd quickly show that off. But yeah, anyway, and I want to use structure really quick. Next stand, we have got Crazy Diamond. Okay, technically we've already shown this one, but yeah, just, if we go up and punch this guy though. You know, oh, never mind. Yeah, it used to do more damage. I guess it stops. Huh. Oh, well. Yeah, we've shown our Crazy Diamond around, so we'll move beyond him. After that, the Honda. And we'll just refill. Right, so the hand. So he's one of the ones with special abilities. So yeah, he punches things, the power types, he does damage. Cool. If we do a running thing with them, he'll do that thing where he... Oh god, how is it? It's... Scrape? He scrapes away things, right? Yes, he scraped away the space between us and where we're going. It costs about, what was that, only 10 energy there? It's like 10. Just look where you're going, you do a quick little teleportation thing with them. So there's that. If we do shift thingy and turn special on, and we hold shift, there we go, the timer starts going in it at 6 seconds, I believe it is. And we jump. It basically then will scrape away any of the stuff nearby. Now, I heard the hand had a thing where you could just, destroy anything he hits. Yeah, the hand's a cool one, just because the teleportation thing's pretty nifty, and he is supposed to have a function thing where he scrapes away things and it can destroy mobs pretty much, but maybe there still is a way and I'm just not doing it right. I don't know, some of the functions still confuse me a little bit, because the special and... Oh, no, there we go! It did work. It just didn't work on the thralls. I guess it's it's a random chance then. So it's not instant. Okay, that was why it's confusing me. The hand has the function where he can pretty much scrape away things. You don't get rewards from them though because of that. But yeah, he can make things pretty much vanish. You have an option in the configs to enable that on other players as well. It's a pretty cool thing. It's OP because it's the hand, but the hand is pretty OP in that regard, so cool. Next up, stop letting them. Right, this chappy chap, he's gone. Punch. Okay, so he's got his regular punch. He's got his rush beatdown thing, which breaks blocks. And then, okay, he does have a special, the world, but it might crashes. Yeah, it's just... Oh, there we go, now it worked. It did that eventually, that was weird, I don't know why. Yeah, anyway, okay, so that's the world. It basically freezes mobs for a couple of seconds. Also, you get resistance while using them. I think I've mentioned I think the hang gives you resistance too. Yeah, the world, it's glitchy. There's a chance of it crashing. The idea is it's supposed to freeze things in place. You have to... special on. Damn you, spider! Okay, I get it now. Special on. Attack on. No, okay, it's just shift punch. It's just shift punch. There's no jump. You shift punch, you hit your target, it triggers. It requires like 100 stand energy though. Right, good, we're clear on that. Cool. Right, Star Platinum, you're done. Next up, the world though. He does the same. So yeah, again, level 50, again, refill energy. We're at 560. The numbers are varying stand to stand. I didn't even know that was a feature. Interesting. Also, the required experience is varying person to person. That's of interest. I don't know if it's meant to be doing that or whether it's just bugging out because I'm using commands for it. I'm not sure. Maybe the world though. So he'll give his resistance 3, same as the other one. Again, he punches like Star Platinum. He has a rush beatdown, similar to Star Platinum, and crazy. I have to get a distance away so I can get a run at him. There we go. He's got a rush beatdown, similar to the stand, similar to Star Platinum, similar to Crazy Diamond, but it's not as long as those two. But then he's also got, yeah, his other special, aka stand special on. And if we shift punch, there we go. Got it that time. So yeah, he's got his world ability, which is supposed to last longer than Star Platinum's. But honestly, like, I see a timer on him there, and it's just staying at 2. And it's about the same, to be honest. Unless you can increase it, which I don't think you can. Or unless it increases more when you're a vampire, which used to be a feature. I don't know if it still is. There's a lot of what ifs because the time stop thing's a bit buggy. But hey, yo, it worked for this case though, so we got it working. So that was cool. But anyway, so that's the regular stands there. Next up, just to quickly show these two off, Killer Queen and Sticky Fingers. So, okay, these two were in before. They used to have no abilities. Sticky Fingers. I know for a fact he's got abilities because I've used them. So I've used them and know exactly how they work. Kind of, sort of. So Sticky Fingers, there we go, got his energy up. So he's got regular punches. Ah, now you're punching. Okay, yeah, when his special's on, basically by using 30 energy, he can move through blocks. Or he can basically make a zip to go through them. So, yeah, Shift X or Shift whatever your button is set to stand power. That didn't work because that block was in the way. Get out the way, you lot. Oh, yes, he gives you haste too, by the way, when you got him on. But yeah, again, on. Go through blocks. It can go through, I don't know the exact full number. It might just be an unlimited number. But as far as I know, like, it's just so long as there's, like, blocks in your way, it'll try and get through them, essentially. Wait, what if I got... This may be a mistake. Okay, so no, there is nothing below me that I can fit into. Cool! Basically, it'll try and move through blocks to get you to wherever a space is on the other side. So, like, yeah, in this case over here. It takes us through all the meteorite there to get us through to here. But there's a block in the way, it kind of glitches. Yeah, but it doesn't break you, so that's good. But yeah, Sticky Fingers, he's cool. He also... Yep, there we go. Has a little beatdown move, which also costs a bit of energy. I'm noticing there, it's not a distinct number of energy. It is 1 per each punch. But it's costing like 50 energy, which indicates maybe like 50 punches. Oh no, it's like 40. It's like 40 punches. That's still quite a few punches if you increase your power a fair wee bit. That could do quite a bit. But anyway, that's Sticky Fingers though. He's quite cool now. I love that ability that he's got. The zippy through things is so cool. Anyway, moving on from there. I was like, wait, why have I got those two in the... Okay. Next up, Killer Queen. Oh, brilliant. He's got haste 2 ability as well. Again, energy's different. I'm wondering how that works exactly. Quite odd. But anyway, Killer Queen. Got punches. Killer Queen. Got beatdown move. Doesn't have a noise with it, though. I think it used to just be... Yeah, yeah, I think the noise attached to it used to just be Star Platinums. They have, they even has changed it, though, which everyone used to comment on it, like, wait, Killer Queen does auras? Not anymore. But yeah, if we activate special with Killer Queen, he's supposed to have a special. There, heart attack. Did that just do the... Oh, there we go. Okay, so it's like the world now. Oh my god, I finally... Oh my god. Special on. Shift punch. Heart attacker. There it is. There's a little bomb thing. Wait, so what if I... Oh, there it goes. Okay, so we've got the sheer heart attack thing going on, so that's... I just explode on me there. I don't know. Wait, what if we go for him? I don't know if we should go for him. It seems to be glitchy when it goes for him. You're gonna... No, it just exploded here. Cool. Well, either way. Yeah, Killer Queen's abilities now work. He can now send little bombs off at things, which seems to do a fair whack of damage. If we grab an Iron Golem, we can see exactly how much damage it does. I mean, let's fucking give it a go. Killer Queen, you're kind of in the way, man. There we go. Right. Special on. 23. So basically, it could one-shot a player with their armor. Fair enough. But yeah, Killer Queen, back in action. Wait, yes, again, now all the stands have good things going on. Well, almost all of them. Yes, the last two we've got is Echoes and Gold Experience Leader. Well, Echoes has been in for ages, but he wasn't textured and didn't really work. He now exists, and once you get your level high enough, he'll evolve out of his egg station. He now does stuff. And yeah, okay, so Echoes this thing. He has an attack. It makes noise. If you make a lot of attacks, it makes a lot of noise. Do you have a rush attack? No, I don't think you do. No, it's just punches. I swear he has another thing going on with him, but I can't recall. What the hell was the other thing he had? Right, well, his thing right now is he causes a lot of noise and he basically throws people off. That is the thing that he has. Basically, he's an annoyance if nothing else. He's not very powerful, but he's an annoyance. I swear he had something else, but I can't remember what it was. So that's the thing. But yeah, he exists. He now works. He's not just a useless egg. Cool. Maybe on from there. Golden experience. Right, so to my knowledge, he doesn't actually do anything yet, I think. He's got regular punches. He's got a beat down. But I don't recall him doing anything else. I might be, if I'm wrong in that, let us know in the comments, but as far as I know, he doesn't do anything else. I don't even know what else he could do. He's supposed to give life to stuff, but he's a weird stand. He's a weird stand that just does weird stuff. So I don't know, but as far as I know right now, he doesn't get any other abilities. I could be wrong. If I am, let us know in the comments, but as far as I know, that's Golden Experience is the newest one they added, but just, it doesn't do very much yet. So, yeah, that's that. That's it for stands. That's it for stands. So now, a quick wee look at your stellar powers. So if we quickly grab ourselves a vampire mask and shove it on. Summon a villager. We punch it. We've now become a vampire. So you notice with the vampire thing, our energy is nighttime. That's better. Right, refill energy. So as you can see, we've got a bar, which is basically supposed to be our energy bar thing for being a vampire. And as a vampire, you can climb walls. That's the thing. And you're supposed to get buffs. Level 1. Now, okay, we've got an energy bar. I actually don't know how you refill that or level up, really. Like, it says vampire there. But that's sort of it. I don't know, the powers things is still, I think, it kind of is newer to me. But, yeah, if we refill our energy bar again, we punch the villager. We're not actually doing any extra damage. It's quite weird. Oh, okay. To refill energy as a vampire, you kill things. Oh, wait, and then, yeah, if you turn powers on, they aren't any different. If we turn powers off, now we can still wall climb. Yeah, the powers confuse me a bit. So vampires, what they used to do is give you massive regeneration buff, which it clearly isn't anymore. It clearly isn't giving you a regeneration anymore. It's meant to give you strength and speed. I don't actually see how. Like, you turn powers on, it doesn't seem like you are. So again, I don't really know. Maybe the possibility is also maybe a way you can level this up. I again also don't see how. If we take the advanced steel master, there's supposed to be a chance you can turn into a pillarman. Now that might, I think that's just a random one. Like, there's a random chance you can become a pillarman. So I don't. Oh, the powers is still a bit weird. Also, slash set power. We make ourselves a pillarman. We're not technically a pillarman. You refill energy. And we just made him disappear. There we go. Now we're doing more damage. As a pillarman, we're now doing more damage. So we're now a bit stronger. But again, our energy bar is very low. We're also just kind of making things vanish. Which I don't actually understand why or how, but we are. But yeah, we do more damage. That's good. We make things vanish without a trace. I don't know why pillarmen do that. Oh, maybe we were consuming them? Pillarmen have the ability to do that, don't they? Like, they can consume things into their body. Pillarmen are weird. But yeah, so they give you a power boost. But then, yeah, again, I don't know how to increase your max level and stuff. Odd. But yeah, so that's basically being a pillarman and vampire level. But yeah, vampire is supposed to give you more things. It doesn't seem to. I don't know how you get level up for it, unless it's, like, it may be tied in sort of to, in here, but it doesn't say. It tells you what you are, but it doesn't say anything there. I don't know, it's a confusing one to me. The powers is still something I'm not too sure about myself, because I've just experimented with them a little bit, but I'm not, yeah. But, one last thing we can do, if we grab some Hamon users, we can actually basically make them our friend. So if we give them vampire blood, which we have right here, we can basically tame one. There we go. Hamon users now became a Hamon master. At this point, he can now teach us Hamon. We can also make him stay, you know, now follows around. So basically, you can tame these guys. You can tame them and have them fight around. They can evolve into a Hamon master by giving them blood. And then it's supposed to be... I think I need an Airstone mask for this, because I think I need an undamaged one. But yeah, actually, no, I'll try giving the broken one, just to see how it goes. But yeah, you're supposed to just give him a steel mask. I've put that on. There we go. You have learned Hamon / Ripple. So yeah, basically I've now become a Hamon user. Give him a steel mask, and you become a Hamon user. I've also put the mask on, but I've got Hamon Ripple, which I don't know if there's any other Hamon things. But yeah, as a Hamon user, you can also climb walls, and you're supposed to do more damage towards the undead. You have the energy bar, but I also, again, still don't know how you increase the energy bar. Possibly that's the thing that will tell us about in the future. But yeah, it's not overly useful unless you're fighting vampires. But I mean, I guess if you're fighting vampire players, it could be useful. I mean, you can have this guy following you around helping you, which is cool. Also, he gets a cool new suit, which is also cool. So there's that. Yeah, this is the powers are there, but they don't do a lot so far. But then again, they're one of the newer features, so I suppose in time they could be a lot killer. But right, that's pretty much it for this mod though, which hopefully this isn't like 50 odd minutes long, but we'll see. But yes, that's all the various stands, that's the various powers for what I know of them. Some work better than others, kind of. Like vampirism, it lets you climb walls, it makes you burn the sun. It used to give you a speed, regeneration, and power buff, but I don't know, it doesn't seem to anymore. And then you got the whole energy bar thing there. I don't really get how you're supposed to get the energy back. I mean, I do as a vampire, but as a Hamon user, not really. Nor how do you, like, increase its power and, like, go higher leveled? Can you even go higher leveled to have more energy? I don't know. It's a weird one, the powers one, but it's there. Also, because we're out of power, we now can't climb walls. I have no idea how to return that power. Possibly punching vampires, but that's a rare thing, so... I know, it's a weird one. But right, anyway, people, though, thank you all very much for watching. Wrong button. Have him out next to us, there we go. But yeah, thank you all very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the show. So yeah, this is 1.12 version of the Jojo's mod. The stands now are working a hell of a lot better. Because they're not, some aren't glitching, they're not constantly, like, causing crashes and stuff. So yeah, Night Demons, it seems to have worked out all the little bugs that were being a pain. So that should be cool. The powers are there, you can activate them. Some are more useful than others. In the sense, the Pillarman one does give you extra power, and you seem to consume things, which is neat. But I don't really understand the energy system thing for it. And the vampires, it doesn't seem to really do a huge amount, so I don't know. Also, yeah, if you want to access some of this information yourself, if you click guidebook up here, it actually gives you a guidebook, which will let you go through a bunch of this stuff. Just, yeah. It'll tell you bits and pieces. I feel like I should leave that to last after I've done explaining everything, because, I mean, yeah, it wouldn't be much of a review video if I just sat and read the book, would it? So, right, anyway, though, thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the show. Link will be down below to the mod. It's now 1.12.2. The same, basically the exact same mod as 1.7.10. Like, they're basically the exact same, except they're in different versions. So that's cool. Because, yeah, I don't think they even said there was any, like, all of them working at bugs and stuff. I'm pretty sure both versions have been bug fixed and just have all the same level of stuff in it right now. I think. Don't quote me on that, but I think that's how it is. But yeah, either way, the mod's coming along nicely. It's really cool. We've got stats. We've got various stands. Some of the stands that didn't have powers before now get working powers again and are evolving a bit more. Okay, now the beginnings of Hamon stuff is in there, so maybe we'll get more of that stuff in the future. Vampires are there. Don't really get how they work. You can evolve into Pillarmen. That's cool in its own sense, because the Pillarmen were a freaky bunch. Who knows where that'll lead us to, but yeah, either way, I love where the mod's going. It's really cool. Right, anyway, people, though, thank you very much for watching. As I said, hope you enjoyed the show. Leave a like if you did. Again, links down below. Let us know in the comments what stuff we'd like to see get added to the mod next, like what various stands, various powers and stuff. Because, yeah, the implementation of, like, vampires and, you know, Hamon stuff, it would be cool to see that get expanded upon. Or, yeah, stand evolution, or, yeah, just more stands. That kind of stuff would be cool. Or even, like, Jojo outfits. I always love it when clothes are added. Because I'm always running around naked, waiting for clothes to be added to things. But right, anyway, though, yeah, let us know what you'd like to see get added to the mod down below in the comment section. Well, on that, though, guys, thank you all very much for watching. See you all next time for another Minecraft mod review, whatever anime mod I end up finding next to review. Go! Bye, everybody. Da 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 da. Also, just want to say a quick thank you to all of the channel members for the extra support. And a special thank you and shout out to our elite members, the Jonin members, Power Tripled 1408, Gren Gamer, Ice Prince Chris, Meatlocker Yeti, Leo Lalonde, Onion, Arkham Knight 400, Austin Quisenberry, and our ANBU members, Epic Chris 07, Robert Scimeca, Golddragon, and Eragon. Thank you all very much for the extra awesome support. But